Hello there, ladies and germs out there in YouTube land. YouTube, which has become more officially popular than television. Outstanding, isn't it? Anyway, I'm here in front of the Musée des Beaux-Arts, which is French for the Fine Arts Museum, which I'm going to have to come back one day and check this out. You know, I went here many years ago. It was very nice, very satisfying. Of course, anybody that's not interested in checking out this kind of a museum obviously is probably not cultured and has little education, because art is one of the most amazing things of life. So yes, we're at Sherbrooke Street here in downtown Montreal, and that's another building part of the Museum of Fine Arts. And look at this. Look at that low cloud. Isn't that spooky, right over Westmount? Jesus Christ, if I wasn't feeling so tired lately, maybe I'd film a walk going up there now. That would be something. Jeez, I'm almost tempted to do that, but now I got my sights set on filming a walk on Crescent Street here. Yeah. What do you think what they did about this street? Right on. Anywho, yeah. So, let's do to it. Let's get to it, baby. Cadillac. Cadillac. One of the few cars still being made today that's actually recognizable as a Cadillac. Same thing with that Fiat over there I just passed. Yes, sirree, Bob. So it is not exactly the nicest day. It's a typical fall day. I mean, oh, look at this Porsche Panamera. We're going to see a few luxury cars here, because not only because we're downtown, but Crescent Street is really the street of the rich. I mean, there's no other way to say it. I don't want to say affluent. Let's not sugarcoat it. This is the street of the rich. People live here. They come and dine here, and there's boutiques here. And maybe I'll be one of these types of people one day, you know. That would be nice. I mean, seriously, then we don't have to worry about money all the time and paying friggin' bills all the time and the rent on time and blah, blah, blah. All this shit, you know. And, of course, this is a very old street. You can tell by the old buildings, old brownstones, as they say, old architecture. And you know what? Actually, we're going to cross the street here. No, actually, we don't want to cross the street here because I think the lighting is better from here. But this build, oh god, these are ugly. This is what cars have come to, you know. Seriously, look at this. Look at this. I walked up here, by the way, to start filming at this point. But look at this storefront for this jeweler. Look at that. It's all marble, the whole wall. You know how expensive that must be? Really? Yeah, this is not going to be a short video, let me tell you right now. Yeah, man. Anyway, moving it along. A lot of tourists still in town, man, and it's October. Freaking October 2nd, and all these tourists everywhere. It's really, really mind-boggling. Bonello Spa, coiffeur. Coiffeur is French for hairstylist, by the way. There's something I've noticed about this camera which is a little bit sensitive and annoying, is that if I'm walking or biking or something, if I move the camera too much, it might stay in focus, but actually the image will have like a film over it. It's very annoying. I thought it was fucking broken, frankly, for a while. So many beautiful old buildings here. I mean, you know, this was really always a high-class area of downtown. I guess the opposite of this would be well, pretty much where near Atwater was for a long time there, at St. Catherine, but because of the property values are shot up dramatically due to the popularity of this city, well, even that area is changing. They built some condos, like where the Seville Theater was, and even where that old Shell gas station was there across the street from the old Forum. Look at that. Hey, I'm not a scooter guy, but, you know, it's pretty cool. Yippers, colorless cars, all these colorless cars, always an indication you're downtown Montreal, unfortunately. Don't ask me why, it's just the fucking buildings have got more colors than the cars. Imagine that. Imagine that. That's weird. Why would you cover up all these windows? Must be a front or something. P&T Beauty. What did I see before? I gotta show you guys. I saw it was hilarious. You know, these new business names I see, these new, you know, retail type business, I see some of these names are just, well, for one thing, a lot of them piss me off. They're so stupid and ludicrous and exaggerated. They're an example of the younger generations than me that just fucking exaggerate so many goddamn things. It's mind-boggling. But then there's this place over here which cracks me up. Where did I see that here? It was over here somewhere. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I passed it, I think. Damn eyesight. I'm visually impaired, by the way, if you don't know. Where the hell did I just pass that damn thing? Oh yeah, it was called Quickies. Quickies Pizza. A little quickie pizza slice, you know? Yeah. That's a funny name. Jet Club, eh? Ooh. Sounds influenced from the atomic age, a jet age. Oh yeah, baby, the Doors. One of my favorite all-time groups, right on. Love Me Two Times. Listen to that. Love me two times, I've gone away. Hey, look at that. There's a nice homage to the late, great Leonard Cohen, who passed away this year. One of the most renowned Montrealers that ever lived. I guess one of the most renowned Jewish Canadians that ever lived, for that part. This bar here, it's amazing, it's still in business, called Stogie's. I think it's been open for like 20 years almost. I used to have a friend who was a DJ there for many years. Kind of miss that guy sometimes. But I don't know, he was such a snarky fucking little fat prick. And that's why my friendship with him didn't last, you know? But then again, I don't know, sometimes I think, now that I think of it, were we so different, you know? Yeah, anyway. Now we're at de Maisonneuve, Boulevard de Maisonneuve Boulevard there. Yeah, which runs all the way to Westmount. And Westmount, of course, being the most affluent part of the city. Okay. And the next block parallel to this street is La Rue Sainte-Catherine. Let me just crop all this here. There's so much beauty and details in all this here. Right on. It's very nice. But you know, on a crappy day like today, I don't think we're going to see a Porsche 911 Carrera or even an R8 Audi Uzi, you know? Got to be careful. There are a lot of cyclists. It's like the bike path from hell around here. Yeah. Oh, wait. I do see something pretty cool there and rare. What is that? Let's zoom in here for a sec. Jeez, fucking cars are colorless though. It's mind-boggling. What is that? Taillights around there. What is that? Oh my god, it's an Aston Martin. I don't know if it's a Vanquish or a DB9. I don't know what it is. Something like that. Yeah. Le Milsa. Ooh, free meal. First come, first serve. First come, first serve. That's an interesting gimmick or promotion, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, cars as colorless as the day is itself. Yeah. This is how I like to do things sometimes. Just take it slow, man. I walk too much as it is, and I walk too fast as it is anyway. So this is all right, you know. It's not raining. It's not too cold. Oh, look at this. That's a ballsy thing to write, eh? That's a very ballsy thing to write. It says probably the best terrace in the world. Why? Because it's on Crescent Street and it's all the fucking high rollers here? I don't know, whatever. Oh, I see something else awesome actually parked over here. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I spoke too soon. Is that another Aston Martin? What is that? Don't tell me it is. Is it? Fuck, I'm blind. It's a Jaguar. Oh my goodness. Hey, you know, it's not obvious nowadays, you know. Well, there's, I don't know what that is. I mean, the XF is smaller than this. I don't know what that is. Pretty cool.
I see you're busy, so let's go.
I like how it's blue and not black. Ooh, look, Hooters. This business actually hasn't been around for a very long time here in Montreal, actually, and I love. That's a very cool design. See, that's a very thinking outside of the box type of design. I like that. It's very three-dimensional. It's very groovy. Building in next to it, though, of course, is just a classic old building, you know, over 100 years probably. But man, I cannot fucking believe how colorless the cars are. Jesus Christ, it's like, sometimes I even wonder, why the fuck do we even bother doing this? It's so, if I go to Cuba, every fucking car is colorless from the next, is colorful from the next. There's an Audi about to run me over, and of course, what color is it? It's black. What a surprise. That's how it is today. Oh, look at this good old 1993 Honda Accord. The car that was one of the best-selling cars in North America. It actually looks pretty good, but I can tell that actually it's had some touch-ups done on it. See, these cars really rusted on the rear wheel well right here. Or maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, look at the color, doesn't match with the rear fender. Doors were repainted. Yeah, there's actually one I got my eye on. I want to make a video of, like a decent video of, since these cars are starting to fucking disappear because they're, you know, they're over 25 years old. And it's actually near my mom and a stepfather's place, but it's, you know, it's rust-free and everything. It's like a 90, 92, 91. But the thing is that, whoa, check out, okay, that's what I'm talking about. You see, that's thinking outside the box. That's fucking cool. Anyway, just to finish about that Accord, what I was trying to say is that, I don't know, it's in a private parking, you know, sometimes it's on the street. I don't know, one day I'll just get the nice timing with it, you know, like I saw last time. It was late day, the sun was going down, nice lighting, but it was in the driveway. So, you know, I don't go on private property really, you know. It's, I mean, like I filmed a van recently at a garage parked outside. I mean, there's no fence or anything. It's almost public property. It's not a big deal, you know. I'm not jumping over a fence. I'm not at somebody's place where they live. Wow, look at that Mercedes. That is not a common wagon, actually. Yeah, it is not. Should see how many people look at me while I'm filming all this and they think I'm talking to themselves, some of them. Yeah, man. Got that Chevy there, Suburban. Could be frickin' Justin Trudeau in there for all we know. For all I know. Very nice, and I like that Tacoma. Sorry, Dave, but the Tacoma is better than the Tundra. It just looks nicer, you know. The Tundra, I'm sure, is a fine truck, but it looks weird in my taste. So we're gonna walk one more block. One more block there. We're gonna cross La Rue Sainte-Catherine, one of the main drags in the city, where depending where you are, you can actually still see streetcar tracks popping out from the street. Starbucks. I never will like Starbucks. I'm a Tim Hortons man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? What the fuck is this thing on wheels here? What is that? What's this for? It looks like a cart that somebody would wheel around, you know, selling hot dogs or pretzels or something in New York City and the US cities, because we don't have that kind of stuff here. It's not allowed. We don't need them anyway because it's like there's freaking restaurants everywhere. Scrap! You can't have one of my Montreal videos without scrap going by. It's like mandatory. You know? Anyway, so we'll go one more block here. You know. You know, it says trottoir barré, which means sidewalk closed or blocked off anyway. Holy fuck, that's a huge terrace. Look at that. That's ridiculous. I don't know, me if I agree with these. I mean, geez, people already have it struggling enough to try to find parking in this city, like all big cities, and it's like not doesn't impress me very much, basically. You know what I mean? What a boring, dull building right there, eh? This fucking alleyway is more interesting than that to people like me. To me, that is. People like me. Look at that, more places people can't park. I don't know, man. I'm a traditionalist, me, you know? I'm of the old school, which means, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's just how I roll. More lovely old buildings. BMW Series 1. Look at that. This fucking Chevy's got a lot in common with that fucking BMW, actually. They were not successful cars. Successful models, I should say, compared to, like, let's say this Cayenne. People love these fucking things, these Porsche Cayennes. But I'll tell you something again, you know, me being the traditionalist, there's only a few SUVs that I like. Not these fucking car names that they made into SUVs. They're just never did it for me, you know. Hey, you know what? This looks like the fucking condo they built on Drummond Street, actually. But Drummond Street is over that way. I'm telling you, all these fucking colorless cars makes me want to fuck off and go to a different borough. It's just depressing, especially on days like that, especially in the winter. The winter is fucking worst. Whoops! Clip that sign there. Bound to happen with all the goddamn construction in this city. And now we're walking towards René Lévesque Boulevard, Le Boulevard René Lévesque, formerly known as Dorchester. Yeah. Hitachi, eh? Let me guess, they're gonna make a condominium. Right? They're not gonna make a fucking playground, that's for sure. Huh? They're not gonna make a fucking community center there, let me tell you right now. Jesus Christ, you know, you want to talk about the expression the rich get richer, this is it. You know? This is a prime example right here. Yeah. People are gonna scoop up those places. Yeah. Look at this, eh? Centra condos. Couldn't give a fuck. Couldn't care less. A lot of people agree with me that this condos thing has gone too far. You know? It's nothing, it just means more and more people. It means more traffic, and therefore means more pollution. It also means, unfortunately, more accidents as well. But that's the way it is in cities like this or Toronto. Oh, finally, look. There's a beacon of hope at the end of this walk. There's a beautiful, I see a beautiful vintage bike coming up over here. I think it's vintage. Je crois que c'est vintage. Let's see. Oh yeah, it looks pretty old. Got a lot of chrome. Yeah, man. Good old Triumph. Right on. Very nice machine. Very nice. How old is it? I don't know. I mean, the name still exists. Fucking thing could be from the 90s for all I know. It's possible. I would say the way it looked, probably 80s. Where have all the young men gone? Gone to graveyards, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? Classic 60s song by Johnny Rivers. Look, more scrap and an ambulance. So here we are finishing the walk at René Lévesque, Boulevard René Lévesque. Good old Econoline next to that fucking scrap. How fitting, eh? The amazing and durable next to the junk. Go figure. And that is all, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this, and if not, well, you know, I'm not everybody's cup of tea, you know what I mean? And please subscribe, rate, and comment. More scrap. And as the future goes on, there's going to be more fucking scrap. Oh, look at these guys, eh? Oh, they're taking somebody there. Oy, oy, oy. Alright guys, so I hope you like this again, and hope you're well, and take care and have yourselves a good day or evening. Bye bye.